Yo, so I've been planning on making this video. It's like a little helpful video, for, I guess, for maybe more beginner day traders, but maybe you can learn something from my own experience. Um, this would be how to exactly mark out your levels, how to go into every New York sesh like prepared and with like some sort of bias in mind, at least some sort of like motive you want price to do, like something you like your A plus scenario to where you'd rip a trade with full conviction. So yeah. So this is probably gonna be a little hypocritical because I didn't even trade on Friday, but I'm gonna use Friday as an example. So I like to have a vertical line, mark out my 6:30 of the day, but if you're EST, of course that'd be 9:30. So if you look at any of these times, it'll be increased by 3 increment because I'm PST, and then most day traders are gonna be EST because waking up at 6:30 is just brutal. But so what I like to do, I like to mark out a little vertical line on the nasdaq, right? And then I like to notice what we're doing higher time frame. So I like to go on the 1 hour. So we are obviously very bullish. This was Friday. Looking at the 4 hour, very, very bullish, right? But then you gotta pay attention to bias as well as short time frame possible draws that price will go to. So look on the 4 hour here, I noticed, boom, 4 hour gap. This is a very strong draw on liquidity. And we have a couple of these 1 hour, like, I believe, look, now we go on the 1 hour, a couple of these session lows here. Oh, this one actually got swept out. Session low, boom. And I think this is like a 1 hour gap or some bullshit right there. Boom. So yeah, this looks like we want shorts on this day actually, even though we're in a very bullish market structure overall. Here, short term, we would definitely be looking for shorts. Here on Top Step, you can go press this, boom, and then we could do 2 chart views, and then on this one, you can do MES for S&P 500. I like to compare both of them, see like what both of them are doing, see if they have the same draws, whatever. So here we also had this 4 hour that I believe got tapped into during the sesh. Yeah. So boom, we have this very strong draw on both sides. So yeah, I want shorts this day. So going into market open, wait. Here on the 1 minute, immediately, if you look on maybe the 5 minute, the 15, we are inversing these. Look, see, there's this bullish gap right here, like just a random 5 minute right here, just got full ran through, right? And we did wick out, but then we keep progressing downwards. So this is telling me, even though on the higher time frame we're gonna be bullish, we're gonna be bearish in the meantime in order to rebalance price and then go higher. Maybe Sunday open, Monday open, right? We'll be going higher. But look, 15 minute, we're inversing this 15 minute for value gap right here. I don't know if you can see it. Right here, this got full inversed, so obviously we're going to be looking for shorts here off market open. Now that could obviously change on a different day. Maybe we get shorts and then we get immediate rips after, which didn't happen. But boom, there you go. So now you have something in mind. You want shorts to play out. So now you can have like a checklist. Like boom, we want this 4 hour gap tap down here, all the way down here. So we want shorts to that gap. So what do we need in order to get shorts there? Well, we need some sort of liquidity sweep and some sort of inverse out of that that's telling us we're going to go lower and fade everything to the upside. Or we're going to just completely go lower and then look for a little bit of a retrace because obviously you don't want to sell an extreme discount, and then make sure your stop is in a protected location, and then boom, catch some shorts down to this 4 hour gap. If we have this strong draw in mind, this 4 hour gap, I'm never looking for longs. There's no reason to ever look for longs. I saw a lot of people get stopped out in, I believe, setups like here. Wait, hold up. Setups like maybe here or setups like here, looking for longs to some sort of buy side over here. But this is not what you want to be doing. Just don't even look at longs at all. You have this very strong draw in mind. Why would you look for longs? Like that's very, I don't know. In the meantime, it might sound smart, but it's not. Like trust me, just look for shorts only. Shorts only until that level gets hit, and then once it gets hit, then maybe you could look for something else. But yeah, wait. So shorts only. Look for some sort of liquidity sweep. So here we had 6:30 open. What did 6:30 open do? we tapped into, I believe it was like a 5 minute. We tapped into a 5 minute for value gap here. And then you could have ripped shorts from that. But this would have resulted in a break even, or you would have gotten like a little bit of profit. But I didn't take this, or I mean, I wasn't even awake, but I don't think I would have taken this solely due to the fact that a 5 minute fair value gap isn't very, pre-market 5 fair value gap isn't a too strong place to have like a protected high put in to where I'd feel safe rocking my stop there. But I mean, you could have ripped that. I saw people rip that. It wouldn't have taken you all the way down to the 4 hour. You would have gotten break even, or you would have gotten some sort of profit, right? But boom, this is 6:30 open. We had price remanipulate and boom, sweep out 6:30 open. So I'm like, okay, I don't think we're gonna go any higher because we're obviously rejecting this level. And then boom, what do we do in the meantime when we swept this level? We created a 5 minute for value gap. I mean, 5 minute rejection block right here. So now you wouldn't want to rip shorts right here because there might not be enough liquidity. I'd want some more confirmation that we're going to go only lower. But you could have ripped shorts right here, obviously. It would have been a little sketch. But if you rocked your stop, you would have been chilling. But boom, liquidity sweep at 6:30 open. Then you got your confirmation by tapping into this rejection block up here. And then we have it's like a double for value gap inverse right here. Shorts. Boom. Rock the stop at the swing high. Targeting 4 hour gap down here. Like you could have caught literally like a 4 RR of this trade. This trade is beautiful. And yeah, that's how I go into every trading day.